As you can see, Rocky's all flopped out there having a rest. I just gave him his flea treatment with the NexGard stuff. That's NexGard flea treatment. It works pretty good. Here we go. Let me go back here now. Here's another car from my past. If I can get it to focus in here very well. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now, this is not the easiest way to do things. Silly me. All right, there it is. That there is a 1947 Ford Monarch that I used to own. They were a Canadian car. They weren't sold in the United States. It had the suicide doors, too, or the girl scoopers, we used to call them, that open, the back doors open backwards. It had a old Ford Flathead V8 in it. And again, it was the free in the tree standard transmission. There it is there. You can see the clutch and the brake pedal and the accelerator pedal and stuff. There's big old steering wheel with the lion in the center. I'll see if I can get a better picture here. I own this car in the 1980s. Let's see what I can find here. Now there's a view there of the inside of it. That was the view from the driver's seat. It was quite a nice view. It's hard to tell here, I know. Let me just... If you look closely, you'll see there's a lion in the steering wheel. The hubcaps that were with it, although they weren't on it when these pictures were taken, also had lions on them. And the Ford Monarch was sold to give Ford dealers a product to compete with Mercury dealers. Because in Canada, you had to buy the franchise, so if you wanted to sell Fords, you could buy a Ford franchise, but you had to pay extra if you wanted to also sell Mercurys. Or you could just have a Mercury dealership that didn't sell new Fords. And so, what you would do is you would have a, there we go. What you'd do is you'd have a, there we go, let's see now we can get it in here. There's my engine. That's my old Flathead 8 engine. It had dual water pumps, a water pump for each side. And there's another interior view of it. But anyway, big steering wheel, you know, big car, big steering wheel and everything, all standard, of course. Anyway, basically the Monarch was sold because of the system that existed here with Ford cars in Canada back in those days, where you had to pay a separate fee if you wanted to have different dealerships. So if you wanted to sell Fords and Mercurys, you had to pay more money. It was to give Ford dealers